The beginning of Duelist Nexus dropped a couple days ago, and you know what that means. To the moon for tuning. Alright, to the 30% of you that have not smashed the 11 crap out of that subscribe button, just double check, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Would you look at that? Well, that's a big market price. I don't think this card recovered from the last, like, 3 buyouts that it's had, because I remember a time where these were a lot more accessible, I feel like. Yeah, look at this. $73, $70, $70. Wow. They are pumping hard here on these. You can get a light play German for 45. That's actually pretty good. And get an Italian here for 55. Okay, and then another German for 58, and then on up to 65. That's not horrible at the end of the day, but you're still paying for that chance to have some decent looking cards. Yeah, this has been on a nice upward curve since November last year, and it is only continuing to go up, up, and away we go. So I'm not really surprised about that, if you want my honest opinion. Ultra tuning's still in the, is that $8? Now these have been going down. $8 across the board. A lot of sales today, though. Yeah, actually, these are cheaper than that. $5. Get some mod play for 5. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. So, decent value kind of spinning around here. I mean, you got tuning, tuning where, God, the good old classic stuff here. Ultra Legendary Collection, yeah. You get plenty of things here to really showcase and see what's going on. Not really surprised by any of that. Super Doppel Warriors, these are whole dollars now. Storm of Ragnarok. See, the Ghosts from the Past printing spun these down all the way to the moon. So, good stuff, at least in terms of what's going on there. Cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, and down, down, down they go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, you know, this is where things get hilarious. You know, the junk speeders are still 40 cents. These are not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Nothing really changes here too much. 50, 60 cents. If you want to pick up a junk speeder, they're going to cost you a whole dollar. You know, I hate that this is like the card that you need to make the deck go around, but that's just the unfortunate downside of things at the moment to what is really going on with this deck. And then, of course, your Synchron market. Yeah, you know, I'm just shaking my head because I'm looking at these prices. You know, these didn't recover either after the last chunk of buyouts. Also, I mean, to be fair, this also has an older format implication as well. So you're not really seeing too much of a drop-off back there. The old Synchron structure decks these are $50. What? Of course, junk Synchron secret rares are going up as well. Holy moly, man. Yeah, light play for $12. That is not horrible, for sure. These are, the Ultra ones for the Advent calendar actually worth something. The Formula Synchrons are also worth something. Quick draws in the other rarities for the good old Duelist League, $6. Okay. Ultra quick draws, $5. Floor Synchrons are actually worth something? I guess, like, the fact that this is technically the highest rarity for these. Somebody just bought one for $15. Yikes! Man, Synchron-related cards are, these are expensive. I'm actually really disappointed in this. Like, just looking through this, I'm glad that some stuff is cheaper, but, like, I feel really bad for the collectors out here that want to pick up some of this stuff just to be able to play the deck and so forth. Purple Duelist Leagues, these are actually kind of cheap. $4 or $5, okay. And then, of course, you know, the Performance Pal Odd Eye Synchron, still doing its thing. Yeah, everything is within the realm of expectations here. Photon Hypernova. So we've given this, yeah, a little bit of time to settle. It hasn't been a real crazy settling, but you know, Arise Hearts down to about $3.55. You're down about $10 right now. Mirror Jades still selling about $3.40. Gold Pride Captain Carry $160. The Gren Goggonals $210. Okay. And Bucephalus is down to $135. Still a little bit expensive here. The Triple Tactics Thrust, these are $68. Yeah, and interesting. Raceloth, you're looking at see one cheap listing here for $55, but this card has been It's been bubbling about 60 for most of the day, it looks like. It looks like we're pushing down a little bit more to 55. I think once the weekend kind of passes here and you see, if expectations really, meet here, we'll see how that goes. Castor Theosis at 55, okay, and a Rise Heart here coming in. These are now under $20. Just a little bit ago, these were at the $24 mark, so these are pushing down. We are heavily populating the market with these. So beyond like the big three of this set, where does it go? Your Rise Hearts are $12. Surprised this is holding. These are now, this is probably going to push under 10 later today. These are holding about 10 right now. I've seen these dip down to about 8 to 9. We'll have to wait and see if that holds. The rim brooms here are still $7 to $8. This is good, and the fact these are holding. I also noticed these are going back up. These bottomed out about 7 earlier, and it looks like you're starting to head back up to the $8 to $9 mark. So we'll see how that goes. Weight measuring at the $7 mark. Sargass at 4 to 5. But overall, this set, yeah, you have at least, for the first time in a while, you have 3 very big power cards. A lot of these previous sets have been like 1 to 2, but you are starting to see differences in terms of numbers here for that. So if you want to pick up your gold pride cards, they continue to get cheaper. If you wait, you'll probably get rewarded. Also surprised to see the Ice Jade here is holding at $2 right now. I think this is going to blow out very, very hard. A lot of people are going to be very disappointed when they see that. So, yeah. All right. Rika cards. Well. If you're a Rika main, I would cash the heck out of this deck right now because this is ridiculous. These are $40 and these have been selling. What? Yeah, Rika Glamour has officially blown my expectations out of the water at the $40 mark. And just continues to get worse. Teardrops are actually still holding at 20. This does have the reprint coming up here, but this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Rika Petal at the $5 to $6 mark. The Snowdrop here at $3-ish. Your Strenas at 2 to 3s. Primula's at dollars. Your Mudons at dollars. As you can see here, you still have some decent stuff in the rest of the Rika department, but with Glamour and things shooting up in price, this is pretty ridiculous. But you got to think the new format hype here. People are looking to plants right now as an alternative to get the chance to do something. Next up is Servant of Endymion. These echoed up really hard with the list, but like they've settled back down. 250, 250, 275. If you were somebody out here that loves pendulums and you wanted some high rarity Endymion stuff, or you really didn't want to wait too long, you're looking at about the $3 mark for these. So good stuff. Water Enchantresses. Oh boy, the hype train has returned back to this stuff, man. CRs are 65. The alties, on the other hand, you can get for $30 whole. And then regular Water Enchantresses are at $15. This is ridiculous. The Alti reprint for this really pushed these down. Meanwhile, on the other side of the equation, your Rite of Armesia CRs are $119. Basically $120 after tax. Your Ultras are $50 again. And it doesn't look like, oh my gosh, yeah, these are echoing up 55, 55, 55. There are no breaks on this. $56, $57. If you haven't picked these up, or you had them beforehand, yikes. King of the Swamps, I'm impressed. These are continuing to get bought out. The Hobby League ones actually going up in value, 75, 90, and $90. Lowest available, for near mint's $100, but I digress. All right, your common DTs, market price 10, $7. Holy crap! Fusion Enforcers are now $12. Wow. Okay. Sure. Well, King of the Swamp movements here. Alti Imperms, just want to give a shout out to these. You might want to pick these up because the format's starting to shift again, and these are rotating back up. You're at $200 already for Alti Imperms. That's a warning sign right there. I hope you have these if you're planning on getting them. Oof. At least, looks like all Imperms are starting to get chonked up in terms of numbers. That's interesting to know. All right. Good stuff. And then I just want to show branded structure decks here. It's still like $90, $95. All in Balbaz Altis are also $42, $43 right now. Huh. Well, that's today's market in a nutshell. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.